Itagan mising chitab Kalenjin en tetutiet nebo Ikweny Emet kobun ketesiet nebo KASS TV lugab emet cheitun en koindo kosomanun Victor Korir. En kasarta ne kang'et betusiek tutikin asikeyai lewenisiet neming'in nebo waditab Chemundu Kamng'etunyen county nebo Nandi ko kakotestai kibagengeitab IEBC ak tetutik chetokyingei yaetab lewenisionotok. En betutab rani kokoito IEBC konetisiet koityi ofisek chebendi koteleljin lewenisionotok kole kamwa manager nebo IEBC en Nandi notok ko Silas Rotich kole chobotin kotelelji lewenisiet en oret netogunot. Kinyoru report notok bo Cornelius Keter.
Kamwa manager nebo kibagengeitab lewenisiet nebo IEBC en county nebo Nandi Silas Rotich kole tesetai tetutik tugul komie chetokyingei lewenisiet neming'in nebo waditab Chemundu Kamng'etuny netetat keyai eng tarik 27 arawanitok.
Kakitau rani training nebo presiding officers ak deputy presiding officers kingen achek tugul kele kitindoi uchaguzi nemining eng Chemundu Kamng'etuny ward eng tarik 27 ko kitindoi nguno ofisaek chetononjin boisionoto bune training eng betusiek 4 cherubei yeibata kebe ke training clerks teitya ketar kebe keyai uchaguzi tarik 27. Kachome kityo amwoch candidates chechoket alejo testai eng campaign eng kalyet kou kowa eng betusiek tugul tarik 27 kokochi boroindo meng'ikab Chemundu kwa uchaguzi ako kwechigei kandoindenwa MCA nenywa. Ako nguno ko kokotestai campaigns eng oret nebo kalyet tom kenyoru shida age tugul. Kimeche kemwochi kongoi candidates tugul koboto biikab Chemundu kotestai kalyet kunoto 27 ketuiye keyai uchaguzi ketangasan MCA nenyo ak ketestai boisiet nekararan.
En kasarata kokatestai kabelik cheterter chesome ng'echeranotok ak campaigns chechwak kole kaimongei kandoindetab chamaitab The Equitable Party Dr. Gilbert Shanga akosomchi kura David Arap Too nesome kura koboisie chamainotok.
Leo hii nimetembea niwaombe wa mama na wasee, tafadhali mnishike mkono. Mimi nimekuwa chairman ya bodaboda hapa Kapsabet, mkiniona hivi. Nataka niwaombe ya kwamba mnishike mkono ili tufanye kazi kwa pamoja. Maji lazima ifike hapa dispensary ili watu hapa wote wapate maji, si ndivyo? Ama namna gani? Mimi nataka niwahakikishe ya kwamba mambo na ECT ama nursery schools sitakuwa free. Hakuna hata shilingi 10 watatai mtoto wako.
Tuchukue ati tunafuata chama. Chama imetutengenezea barabara. Chama imetujengea nyumba huku. Watoto wako na shida na shule. Chama inatusaidia.
Kamwa Dr. Shanga kole wendi chamainotok bo The Equitable Party kotononi presidential candidate eng lewenisiet neo nebo kenyitab 2027 mwaet kole tindoi tetutikab bandab tai chemiachen chamainotok akobo biikab emoni.
The Equitable Party, yes, itakuwa na presidential candidate in 2027, itakuwa na governors, itakuwa na MCS, senators, viti yote from MCS mpaka the presidential candidate tutakuwa nazo, because if you believe unataka kutengeneza equity na tunauza sera zetu vizuri, tunajua Wakenya watatupatia muda wa kuongoza hii nchi na tutafurahia wale wenye watataka tufanye nao kazi ili tusongeshe hii nchi yetu pamoja, because sidhani kama kuna watu hawataki nchi iendelee. Kila mtu anataka nchi iendelee, ni vile tu ya kuendesha. Sisi tunasema tutakuwa tunasawazisha. Hapa ninawaomba watu wa Chemundu mupikie David kura, na amejua vile ataingia kwa kaunti atafanyia watu wote kazi kwa njia ya usawa, na tutasawazisha tukimaanisha serikali yenye iko tunafanya nayo kazi because iko serikalini, na vile sisi tuko sei ngambo hivi tunaleta miradi zingine zinakuja zinafanya kazi hapa.
Kong'ete taonitab Kapsabet eng county nebo Nandi, logoiwekab emet chebo KASS, kainenyu ko Cornelius Keter.
Karutochi kebeberwek chebo Tarbo ak Soi en county nebo Uasin Gishu minister nebo cooperatives ak SMEs notok Wycliffe Oparanya sikochikil tesetab tai nebo tetutietab nyota kakon cherset Oparanya en neranikab komoswek chotok koboisien boroindo nekokobit kobun tetutionoto bo nyota kotorchigei boisionikab mung'aret koboisien rabinik cheikoito serikali. Kinyoru report noto bo Isaac Kogei.
Eng rutoiwek chekaai eng constituencies chotok kibo Tarbo ak Soi kochikili kanetishoshek chekisuldoe eng neranik chotok chekinyor boroindab nyota koboibochi cabinet secretary noton nebo cooperatives ak MSMEs Wycliffe Oparanya neranik chotok kinyor boroinwek chotok chebo kotoi mung'aroshek kobun rabinik chotok pa nyota.
Nimekuja hapa kuana vijana. Kwanza nyinyi mshukuru Mwenyezi Mungu kwa sababu wakati tulipeleka request watu vijana kufanya maombi ya hii project, tulikuwa na karibu vijana 1.8 million ambayo wali apply ile kuingia kwa mtandao. Wengine wakaanguka ile mtihani wa entrepreneurship wakakwamia hapa, na wale ambao wamefika level yenu ni karibu 1,600.
Kailos neranik chebo komoswekab Soi ak Tarbo nemwoe kole mitei icheket eng kwenutab neranik chesire 1,100 chekinyor samutikab rabinik chotok pa nyota eng emetab Kenya.
1,100 nyinyi mko hapo ndani. Na hiyo ni congratulations kwenu kwa sababu mumeweza kufunzu kufika mahali mumefika. Na mjue ya kwamba hii project imekuwa katika Kenya. Imekuwako wakati wa Rais Uhuru Kenyatta. Mpaka ikaendelea mpaka mwaka wa 2023 ile the first phase ikaisha. Na wakati huo ilikuwa katika 17 constituency, 17 counties za Kenya. Na vile mnajua tuna counties 47. Sasa wakati Mheshimiwa Rais William Ruto aliposhika ushukani akaamua ya kwamba hii project iendelee phase 2, lakini phase 2 ilete wa Kenya, vijana wa Kenya wote.
Kacherine neranik chotok tesetai konyoru kanetishet chetokyingei kotoi mung'aroshekwak chebendi kokonoptoi sobonwekwak kubun programit notok pa nyota.
Na vile tuko hapa mtapata mafunzo, ile mnaendelea kupata mafunzo mpaka kesho. Kutoka hapo mtaenda kuanza biashara, na mkianza biashara mtakuwa na wale wanaitwa mentors, wale wafanya biashara mashuhuri ambao wanajulikana katika area hii. Wawe na nyinyi karibu kumwonyesha vile biashara inafanya. Kutoka hapo baada ya miezi miwili mtarudi hapa tena, mwende mafunzo ingine, mjifunze tena, mwende kuendelea na biashara yenu.
Tesetai tetutyonotok po kanetishet eng neranik tugul chekinyor boroinotok eng emetab Kenya. Kong'etke taonitab Eldoret eng county nebo Uasin Gishu, logoiwekab emet chebo KASS, kainenyu ko Isaac Kogei.
Kakokon kateunet kibagengeishek chemiten sekta nebo kabatishet koiti ministry nebo rabishek koboto kibagenge netelelchin kametab aisurut nebo KRA koker kole kaista aisurushek chechang chemwoe ichek kole kiking'at icheket kolipan en mung'aroshekwak. Kabinet eng tuyet nekakiyai en taonitab Nairobi nekindochin minista nebo kabatishet Mutahi Kagwe komiten ofisaek cheterter kubun kibagengeishek cheterter choto bo sekta nebo kabatishet. Kinyoru report noto bo Samson Kurgat.
Kamwachi CS Kagwe chemung'arainik choto koyai boishenwa eng oret nenyolu mising ko eng ichek cheoldoi tuguk eng emotinwekab sang.
You are not allowed to import wheat until we mop up what is local. We don't import rice until we mop up what is locally been grown. Like sometimes you see politics. You see politics where somebody said we should not import rice. 500,000 tons, metric tons, because we have got 2,000 tons waiting somewhere. At the moment, the price of a 2-kilogram rice packet has gone up. Now it's gone up to about 180. Why? Because a port somewhere stopped us importing rice, knowing very well there is not enough rice in the country.
Kakon kayamiset PS nebo Treasury Dr. Chris Kiptoo kokushi kong samutikab chemungarainik choto bo sekta nebo kabatisiet.
We will do one round of engagement like we did 2 years ago, where we have met all the regulators with all the PSS, and we look at each levy. Maybe we need to review all of them to see how to address this. So this is a commitment I give. That's a Treasury. We are going to engage all the regulators to see how to review this. If there is scope to reduce, we will actually reduce.
Kosubkei ak chemungarainik chemite eng sekta nebo chaik ak nebo katoldoleiwek kolipani icheket aisurushek konyil chechang.
Here we are dealing directly with farmers. For large-scale tea growers, we also process tea from farmers. And some of these farmers may be advanced in age or may not be registered with KRA, so they may not have KRA PIN or may not be registered on ITAX, so have the skill and capability to onboard on ITAX. What we are asking is an expanded transitionary period to enable us adopt, sensitize the farmers and register the farmers so that we are able to comply with the eating requirements.
Sekta age nebune kaimutik ko nebo chego.
Mombasa County is charging 7,000 shillings for every container that brings tea to Mombasa, and this is increasing the cost of production and making the Kenyan tea uncompetitive.
Most of our farmers have 3 liters and below the average, and farmers are struggling to comply in this area. We are only requesting that you exempt dairy farmers like tea and coffee farmers have been exempted.
Chemungarainik cheolei ak koaldai macadamia ak chemungarainikab tuga ko alak eng chemungarainik chekakon rirekwak.
If you're an EPZ company, you're exempted from the business permits, but you cannot get the fire license, you cannot get the food and hygiene license if you don't have a county business permit. And that sometimes presses a lot of, not sometimes, it's definitely a compliance burden, having to pay double levies.
We are committed to assisting you, we are committed to working with you, and we are not committed just to say so. We are committed seriously to resolve the problems that exist.
Aripotenchini KASS logoiwekab emet eng county nebo Nairobi, kainenyu ko Samson Kurgat.
Ketokchinigei kebeberta nebo Masai Mau en komosta nebo Narok South kakomongei meng'ik chebo komosatak akokon kamiset kole bendi kotestai ak kakwautik choto bo kolsetab ketik en osnet noto bo Masai Mau asikomuch kotoret icheket en wekunet nebo itondab osnonotok kou ole kiu en tai. Kong'ololi meng'ichotok chemiten en kibagengeit nenaat ko Kirobon CBO noto tinyegei ak tutanetab ketik koboto kolsetab ketik en osnonotok akowekchi kongoi icheket kampunit nebo Base Titanium nekamwa kole ketestai kokochi icheket toretet kobun kanetutik ak kora toretet nebo ketutan ketik ak lipanet nebo bichotok membaek chebo kibagengenotok asikomuch komin ketichotok en osnet.
So en kainutik kekurenan Wycliffe Kimtai ko ane ko a chairman nebo Kirobon Community Based Organization. Inoni ko kundit nekikitou en komosibo Narok Masai Mau en kasarta ne in ketar eviction nebo 2019. So kikinamgei ak biik chechang ko kimeng'ik chekibo Masai Mau ak yebare twoe keamuan ketoret serikali en ng'alekab kerib itondab emet. Noton ko kehakikishan kemin ketik en osnoni bo Mau. So kemoche kemwa kele en betutab rani ko kimiten ak kampunitab Base Titanium notet neyobu Kwale ne kikonyo ak kemwochini kongoi amun kibwa ak yebare twoe konyokoratgei ak kunditab CPO initon ninyonet asiyebare twoe kotoretech kosapotenech amun boisiet nekitinye neo ko nebo ketutan ketik. Kitutoni ketik ak yebare twoe kekwa keminoti ketichoton. So en taa ko kimache koui ole keibe ketik chekaketutan amun kiyoche keba process nekoi icheng'oti tenda nebo ketik. lakini ngobwa Best Titanium kobwa konyo konamech neut ak yebare tuoe konetech ole kitutondoito ketik kong'eten komengechen akoi koechekitun ketik chebo kipkaa koyam kemin. Ak en yoton kobwa kora konyokwale ketichoton. Yekakwal ketichoton owo min en osnet nebo Masai Mau anan ko osnet age tugul nekakimwok nemiten boisiet ole eriait ole mache kemin. Ak yebare tuoe kolipan kora biik chotet chemine. Kekere kele en oret neo ko kikefaitikan en kampunitab Best Titanium amun kanyokonetech ole kitutondoito ketichoton, kakonyokwalwech ketichoton ak yebare tuoe kwakolipan kora bikyok chebendi kwakominote ketichoton. Kosiche bikyok rabisiek chetoretengei en maisha. Chechang en biik cheokere en yuton yu miten chetesetai ak boisietab minetab ketik en osnoni nebo Masai Mau ko oleo ko bikyok che kikiwonu en osnet nebo Mau. Lakini malusenop chechang ko kiamuan kole amu kamwa serikali kou niton konamgei ak serikali ak yebare tuoe kebwan kenyokinam kele kisigen ne any osnoniton. Bas kecheng kampunisiek cheu Best Titanium chekibwa kenyon kokonech sandukusiek chebo sekemik asiyebare tuoe kechobe ng'alekab kumik. So tayari ketindoi kumik chekiharvesteni ak yebare tuoe keyochini extraction ak yebare tuoe kealde kesich rabisiek. At the same time ketinye betisiek chekinyokonetech ole kiriptoito betit kong'eten komengechen ketik akoi koechekitun. Ak yebare tuoe kobwa konyokwalwech ketichotet kora. So kemwoe kongoi.
Kakon kamiset kibagenge netelelchin ribetab kororonindo nebo tuguk chekioldo en siretab emoni noton nebo Kenya Bureau of Standards en chemung'arainik choton tinyegei ak chobetab tuguk anan manufacturers kole mawendi kong'eme yaetab mung'aret aisurut noton kokites nebo standard levy. Katuiyo KEBS ak stakeholders en tuyet nekakiyai en county nebo Nakuru asikinet chemung'arainik akobo kamanutietab aisurut noton. Nyoru report nebo Sylvester Rono.
Gongololi en county nebo Nakuru kasarta nekaisuldaen tuyet nekoituiyo stakeholders cheterter. Komwa Josephat Bangi ne inendet ko regional manager nebo kibagenge noton chikili kororonindo nebo tuguk chekiboisien anan KEBS kole aisurut nekiyumi kowendi kotoreti kibagenge noton kosuldaen chikilisiet nebo tuguk chekichobe asikoityi magutik chemokotin en siret nebo emoni ak emotinwek alak chebo sang.
It is what really helps KEBS to be able to provide the services to manufacturers. It enables KEBS to set up the prerequisite infrastructure required to carry out testing, to carry out calibration, to carry out inspection, certification of products, to develop standards national, regionally and internationally for manufacturers to be able to use and to be able then thereafter to access the international market.
En komostanyin, komwa Peter Oduor, ne inendet ko ofisayat netonondochin kayumetab aisurusiek chebo standard levy, kole mobo iman logoiwek chekakotestai koletagei kole wendi konochi aisurunoton tetutik chebo mung'aret en emoni.
Just to clarify an issue that is coming up hotly, the way it has been addressed that we are increasing cost of business. We are not. It's still the same percentage, 0.2% of the net turnover. Secondly, we have not increased 1,000 times, but we have capped it at 4 million. The essence of capping at 4 million was to attract foreign investment and allow also local companies, manufacturers, to plow back the savings that they're getting from our capping.
This levy, what it has done is that it has exempted very many manufacturers. We are talking about upwards of more than 35,000 small and medium enterprises in this country who will not be able to pay levy. And they whose turnover is less than or equal to 5 million. So those ones have been exempted from levy obligations.
Agot kounoton komwa alak en chemung'arainik nemiten sekta nebo manufacturing kole nyumnyum konoch tetutikab mung'aret aisurut nekotes mising ko nekotesak konyil 10 aisurut nemagat kolipan alak en ichek.
Now taking a capping of 4 million per month if you can prorate it or distribute it to 12 months in a year, you'll find that a manufacturer who has been paying about 33,000 per month with the previous capping is expected to pay about 330,000 somewhere there per month, 10 times higher than the previous cost of compliance. So it has a serious effect in terms of complying to this new law in the manufacturing and cost of doing business.
Kongeten county nebo Nakuru, logoiwekab emet chebo KASS, kainenyun ko Sylvester Rono.
Akakobor kaimetab kei temik cheibe chego koba kampunitab New KCC en kit nemwoe kole tomo kelipan ichek rabinikab chego chebo arawek nekit ang'wan. Taban rabinik alak cheyookse chebo loiset chebo kenyisiek 2 moche temichoto kobit walutiet nebo chokchinet en koimutienoto asinyor icheket imandanywan akomuch kotestai ak boisionikwak chebo kotugul. Ingenyoru report ngeten county nebo Uasin Gishu neibwech Isaac Kogei.
Kaibor kaimetab kei kabatichotok mitei eng kibagengeisiek chesire 10 cheibe chekwai koba kampunitab New KCC eng mwaet kole agoi nguni koyoche rabinik chesire milionisiek 300 ak alak milionisiek chesire 50 chebo loiset anan transport.
Nguno mongen anyun ale ngenyalil ak tuguk kyok melen kokisom kiy. Makisom tuguk chebo oldage ku biik chepkikochin tuguk chesome achek ko tuguk kyok. Kokimel kai boisien nyo kelipane rabinik kyok. Kebe KCC komwoe kolen bwane rabinik tungwoin. Emwa anyun nebo let kelechigei. Kirwokyik ko chetononjini cheu MT ko kimakitinye eng Uasin Gishu. Anguyo kibendi kesemet ako chechokken chego.
Kikekonu tuguk kikium chego ak ngawamana toba chego kwa mu leadership nekikone biik eng mashinani ko kikiyai boisionoto kaabwa chego, lakini eng yu ko makikere toretet age tugul nekobit eng lipanet ak ni makimeche kesom amu yu ko ofisit nyo anan ofisit nekiyae kuo kakikochi ofisit age tugul nebo leadership.
Kitinye kaimetab kei mising ko ki chepyosok kakong'alal neranik kakong'alal boisiek ko ki chepyosok chekiboisie makitinye akot ko makitinye kambut chekityeche subui kityeche kebune rewek ak koron nemakinyoru rabisiekab chego. Kayai ne akakekoite chego kalya makiwekwech rabinik chebo chego. President kikemwawech bottom up ko matanen ko bottom up ndakakoek up bottom makitekekuye kimache akemwoe eng rani eng betutab ra kele kekonech rabinik chebo chego sikobit kotestai sobet kotestai boisiet nebo kila.
Mwae icheket kole tomo kelipan icheket kampunit notok po New KCC melekwek chotok chebo arawek chesire 4 akoyoche rabinik chotok chebo kenyisiek 2 chekikitobonchi loiset anan transport.
And now there is nothing. So when we came back on Friday, I called the farmers. Masiwa yenyu inalipwa Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday. By last week, people were in my house. Watu wametairisha watoto. Wanataka pesa ya jodoni. I don't have, and they want to kill me. Why should I die mapema? Yeah, I'm not ready to die now.
Shida yetu saizi ni kutolipa wafanyikazi, chakula ya ng'ombe, madawa ya ng'ombe, kila kitu karibu tumefika mwisho. Uta ukiangalia ng'ombe zetu wakati huu utashangaa ni kwa nini imekonda hivi.
Rirtoi icheket tononchinetab kampunitab New KCC eng kit noto nemwoe kole kikotamene icheket kwolchi kiagikwak amitwogik, kit noto nekikoityi kabatik alak kwalda chekwai eng oretab hawking.
Tutaongeleshwa na nani? Ndio tukasema siku ya leo ni lazima tukuje tuseme kila mtu asikie, serikali isikie na ina uhakika waende kwa vitabu vyao waone kabisa hawajalipa, kwa sababu unajua wanaweza kusema pengine ni maneno ya watu wanajitakia. Sisi hakuna siasa, sisi ni haki yetu, tunataka pesa yetu kwa sababu tulipeana maziwa. Sisi hatutaki kujua ni nani ama nani, lakini tupewe pesa yetu ya maziwa.
Kong'etika taonitab Eldoret eng county nebo Uasin Gishu logoiwekab emet chebo KASS, kainenyu ko Isaac Kogei.
Akitestai lumdaetab tetutik cheterter chebo tekset en nganaset nebo Tatu City ole en nguni kokakelumda tetutiet nenat ko Porini Point yotok kebeberta nebendi komenye biik chemiten korik chewendi kealdo en oliet nebo silingisiek 7.5 akwo barak eng kasarta nekomwaat kele kokosir 6,000 biik chekokouto anan kokou koba komosatok komeng'is en Tatu City miten barak maket noto bo korik en komosatok ole Porini Point kowendi kobitu korik cheite 570 en teksosiek anan apartments cheite 24.
Perini Point is a fantastic new development at Tattoo City, developed and built by Rendeavor. We're the owner and developer of Tattoo City, so this has the full commitment of the shareholders of Rendeavor, who are from the United States, UK, New Zealand, and Norway. We are the ones building this project at Tattoo City. Perini Point has a mix of 1, 2, and 3 bedroom units. These are priced very well for the market, whether you want to live in them, whether you want to buy them as an investment with a great ROI. We've made sure that these are available to a wide segment of the population and create a terrific return on investment and value. Tattoo City needs more apartments urgently because there is a waiting list of over 1,000 people who want to live in the city right now, but there isn't an apartment for them. So Tattoo City and its owner Rendeavor, we have entered the market with Perini Point, which we believe is the best price point, get the most value for money and the best quality. These are larger apartments than you will be paying for in other developments within Tattoo City.
The vision behind Perini Point is actually to create a project that is contemporary. It also has the modern silhouette that is also in harmony with the overall landscape of Tattoo City. In terms of the interiors, we worked a lot on functionality. So it's also a flexible design. So it's more of an elegant and also a practical design that is surrounded by greenery all over. Perini Point, since it's surrounded by greenery, we align with the overall standards when it comes to green building and design. So there will be stormwater harvesting. We're using renewable materials when it comes to the finishing, when it comes also to the solar. So Tattoo City, as you know, we're also working a lot on solar across the city. So even in Perini, we're very sensitive to this.
Chitap Kalenjin choto legab emet chekaitun kobun ketesiet nebo KASS TV en tatutiet nebo Ikweny Emet nekasomanun kwane Victor Korir amagun kembaut nekararan.